Now we've come to the second section. It's rapid questions. You can start when you're ready.
Okay.
Yeah. So what is the first thing that you do before you start off your day?
I drink 2 glasses of water, water after waking up, and then everything else starts after that.
What song can you listen to on repeat?
I can listen to Coming Back to Life by Pink Floyd over and over and over, and Changing by John Mayer I can listen over and over again.
What's the first thing you notice in someone when you first meet?
Um, I don't know. Sometimes I think the personality, the way a person talks, the way he or she talks, that's the first thing.
Your favorite TV channel?
I don't have a TV, so I don't watch much. But yes, if I am at my friend's place or something, then I watch National Geographic. That's what I want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
The best advice you've ever received?
The best advice I've ever received is from a friend. He says he advised me once when I was in my low phase. He said, "Tough times don't last, tough people do." So it is a very old saying, but that day it struck me. And
One childhood memory you missed most?
yes, going out into the forest and doing some swimming, doing some picking some fruits, and just maybe building a you know a twigs tent and playing. That's what I miss among my childhood memories.
What if I grant you a superpower?
Yeah, if I have a superpower, I would like to change the mindset of the people, the whole world, to be more tolerant in terms of religion, race, and background, because there is still a lot of differences, even though we have progressed technologically and in many spheres, but still that mindset is still there. Whether the person is an American or European, Indian, or from Africa, Australia, Japan, so it's still a. I would like to remove all those, perceptions, those stereotype, racism, or whatever.
So what makes you cry the most?
Makes me cry the most. When I write my songs, I cry, and when I'm really into that issue, when I'm really into the songwriting, I cry, and when it is about my mother, I cry. I think about her if I miss her, or if I hear that she's not well or something like that, or if I regret something about my mother, I could have done this and I wasn't able to do it. It makes me. Then of course, like I said, in my songwriting, when I'm really into that song, the situation, I place myself as the protagonist. Even when I'm writing about a woman who is struggling a lot with the family, with the husband. So I really put that in I go into her shoes and write, and then from her perspective, when I I cry when I write those songs.
What makes you blush?
I'm a very unreactive person, so that's what I know and what my friends also say. Because even if there's something wow thing, I normally don't react at the moment. I normally say, oh yeah. And even if there's an accident, there's a disaster, I don't say like panic and oh, what is going on? Um, so I don't know when I blush. So I'm so sorry. My answer is not very interesting. Sorry for that.
Who loves you the most?
Okay, undoubtedly my mother and my wife.
What do you miss most about being single?
Being single. The freedom is of course what I miss. But then you have to compromise. Out anytime, you can't come back anytime. Now you're like a kite now. You can fly, but there's someone pulling, and you have to come home at some point. So that small thread is still there.
In your song Jabon Kum, what message do you want listeners to embrace from the song?
More of an entertaining song. It's also an expression of my situation when I was married, and more of entertaining, but of course it brings up to the surface the kind of struggles some people are having. So some people who are unmarried but have reached marriageable age. So it's more of like entertaining and creating awareness.
Okay.
Creating awareness. So it's not saying it's good or bad. It's just like yes, entertainment and awareness or whatever. But it is quite catchy, and there's a lot of things to laugh at, so people like it. But there's no message that I am really giving out.
Well, it's been great talking to you. I really had a good time, and thank you so much for joining us.
Nice talking to you too, and thank you so much. And thank you to ZNSP for inviting me to have an interview. I hope ZNSP grow more and bigger, and will cater to all the artists and give platform and also support and give a boost to budding artists, to existing professional artists, and it will create maybe a unity of some sort in another realm. Though there has been a lot of differences lately in the political realm, when we talk about the leaders of Liangmai, leaders of Seme, leaders of whatever. But I hope, at least, despite of all the chaos, I think we, the younger generation, are still, mingling and on a different subject, totally different, away from politics and with music. We're mingling and supporting each other, and we don't have any distinction, we don't have any discrimination. So it's a very good platform. I think we should have more platforms like this in other fields like sports or photography or whatever.
Yes.
Like we are doing in the artist field.
Thank you so much. And on behalf of the ZNSP, wish you the best of luck. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, good night.
Thanks for watching.